Hey, Mustang Senior Class. This video is presented to you by your Hempstead Counseling team to help with some important information we think you need to know as seniors. As we wrap up this year, we know this is a very uncertain time, but we want you to remember that we are here for you, and remember, you are resilient. Each of us are going to be sharing some important information that we think you should note. I'm going to start with some information on self-care. Dr. Mark Burton from Mindful Schools reminds us of some things that's important to note during this time. 1, make sure that you're eating healthfully as you can. 2, exercise. Get out there and move. Exercise is going to improve your mood, your energy, and actually help you learn. You need to get enough sleep. I know it's tempting to stay up all night, sleep all day, but consistency is important. Sleep is vital. Screen time. That's also tempting to spend as much time as you can on your phone, on your computer, or gaming, but it actually can make you agitated, edgy, and definitely it can impact your sleep. Relationships. One of the most important things right now is to reach out to loved ones, your friends, your family. You can use your technology to stay safe, but why not go old school? Write a note, send an email, but connection is important however you do it, and it will be good for all of our mental health. Routines are important during this time as well. Some of you are working, so you do have a schedule, but for those of you who aren't working, you still do need a schedule. Put things on it like exercise time, schoolwork, connecting with people, chores, hobbies, whatever it is, get it down, set it, and stick to it. Stress. We all need to keep our stress in check. So do something like take time to breathe, work on some guided meditation, do some yoga, listen to music, whatever it is for you that helps keep your stress level down, do it. And if you're not sure what to do, talk to an adult, talk to friends. What are they doing to help keep their stress down? And refer to us, your counselors. We're here for you. We want to make sure that you're managing your stress during this time. And remember, if you're not feeling okay, or you know someone who's not doing okay, please reach out to a trusted adult, reach out to their friends, and of course, reach out to us. We are here to support you. Again, we're all in this together, and remember, you are resilient.
Yeah. Hey, Mustangs. I want to share just a little bit of information with you this morning about academics, about your second semester grades, and about finishing strong. You now have some options regarding your grades for this semester. Option number 1 is that you keep your grades just as they were when we left school on March 13th. A second option would be that you can work to improve any and all of those grades, but in order to do that, you'll need to reach out to your teachers and let them know that that's your intention, and then work with them to accomplish whatever your goals are for your second semester grades. A third option would be that in lieu of letter grades, you can now elect to take any or all classes pass-fail for the semester. A passing grade would have no impact on your GPA. But regardless of whatever option you choose, we encourage you to take advantage of any and all of the learning opportunities that your teachers are providing for you this spring. That's really important. But perhaps most importantly, reach out to your teachers and or to us if you have any questions or if you need help with anything, because even though we're not seeing you at school every day, we're still here for you.
Hey, seniors, college planning. Anyone attending college in the fall, please make sure that you are following the deadlines set by the school you plan to attend. An example of that would be housing and course registration. If you aren't sure what you need to do, reach out to the college you are attending. They will be a helpful resource to you.
Speaking of college, let's talk financial aid. If you plan on using financial aid, you're going to want to complete the FAFSA. That's your first step. If you haven't completed it yet, you're going to want to take care of that as soon as possible. Also, if you completed the FAFSA already in the fall and things have changed financially for your family, for example, maybe someone's no longer working due to the recent closures, you're going to want to communicate directly with the school you plan to attend in their financial aid office. They can help you to find out if that changes the package that you qualify for. If you're looking for resources or a link so that you can complete the FAFSA, that's all on our Hempstead Counselors website. If you need help finding that or you have any questions, feel free to reach out to one of us. We're glad to help you find that information.
And speaking of finances, just wanted to give you an update about Senior Awards Night. It will still be happening, just in a slightly different format. Every family who attends Hempstead will be receiving an email invitation to it, probably late May. If you will be honored that evening, you will be receiving an invitation via email from me, just letting you know that specifics of when that will be out. So we still want to take the time to celebrate all the hard work that you have done, and recognize what these 4 years have been like for you at Hempstead.
Hi, seniors, you're really close to being done, but we need a little bit more information from you. So I'm going to share with you a survey that will be linked below this video. It will also be linked in the email that this video is attached to. So I'm going to pull that up for you right now. And this survey is going to gather just some basic information about you, your student ID it will start with, and you can see your name, first name and last name. We're asking for a phone number, so that way if we have any questions, we can get a hold of you. It's going to ask you some questions about what happened when you were in high school. For example, were you in any extracurricular activities starting from the beginning of 9th grade to the end of your 12th grade year? So at any point, did you do an activity? So yes or no. If you worked and were paid for your job while you're in high school, again, between any of those times between 9th and 12th grade, yes or no. And then number 7, it's going to ask you about what are your plans. So what are you going to be doing in a couple months? You can look right through and see all those different options. A question that does come up to us every year is in regards to public versus private schools. So example, some of the 4-year public schools in Iowa would be University of Iowa, Iowa State, UNI. Some of the private schools would be Loras, for example, or Luther. If you're not quite sure, you can always go to your college's website. Otherwise, just do the best you can, but I'm sure you'll make the right choice. Number 8, it's going to ask a little bit more specific about number 7. Number 9, if you're going to stay in-state or out. Number 10 is a really important one. If we were together right now at Hempstead, we would all be in the auditorium and we'd be passing a lot of papers and trying to get as much information from you as possible. And number 10 is asking for your final updated transcript. So many of you who are going to college have already sent an initial transcript at the beginning of the year, and another one has to be sent. So this will be the second request for your final one, so after your grades are posted. So if you could give us as much information as possible. So what college are you going to? Where is that at? And if you don't need a transcript sent, just you can write none for us. And then the last one we're asking is number 11. So if you are receiving any scholarships, we want to know that. So that way we can celebrate that success and we can share that information however that will be shared. So you can see right away we need some information. So what is the name of the scholarship? Who is awarding you that scholarship? What is the dollar amount if you know? And if this doesn't apply to you, you can certainly write none. And if you have some multiple scholarships, you'll write them all in this space. So again, this link will be below the video for you to find. It will also be attached to the email that this video is in. So thanks for doing that for us.
Just a final few thoughts to all of our seniors. Nothing we could say to you today will take away all of the disappointment that you have surely felt through these last weeks. We know that. This spring will be a marker in your lives, but maybe not in the way that you originally imagined. So our hope for you today is that you can find the good in your experience. If not right now, then maybe down the road a ways. We hope that in the end, you'll feel like you're a little more resilient, a little stronger, and a little more grateful for some of the little joys that it's easy to take for granted. So we encourage you to stay positive, take care of yourself in every way, and know that you are often on our minds and in our hearts every day.